All right, let's start laying back on our backs. Let's bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our belly. And just start to drop in here. Going inward. The only place where anything makes any sense. See if you can let your breath occupy your entire being, all the space inside of your mind. No room left for chatter, because you're filling all the way up with this prana. See if you can keep this inward gaze and this connection with the breath as you hug your knees in. See if you can grab your elbows around your knees, tuck your chin a little bit, maybe moving around a little bit if that feels good. Cactus the arms, drop your knees over to the right for just a gentle spinal twist. Gaze out over the left hand. Fill all the way up with this prana. Use that exhale to soften. Come back to center, hug your knees in, hug your forehead in, squeeze everything in tight. Lower your head back down, cactus the arms, drop the knees to the left. Come back to center, hug your knees in, hug your forehead in. Lower your head down, let your left leg go long, interlace your fingers around your right knee and hug it in tight. Kick out through the left heel. You can roll the right ankle around a little bit. Tuck the chin a little bit, draw the shoulders down, draw the elbows in. Switch directions with the ankle. Maybe squeeze in just a little more for the last breath. Now we use the right hand to guide the right knee open. Use the left hand to keep the left hip grounded. Keep looking straight up at the ceiling, neck is long and straight. Keep kicking through the left heel. And keep filling all the way up with each breath. Slowly come back to center, hug both knees in. Hug your forehead in, squeeze everything in tight. Lower your head, let your right leg go long, interlace the fingers, squeeze that knee in, kick through the right heel. Shoulders down, elbows in, chin slightly tucked. Maybe rolling out that ankle. Switching directions, squeezing in just a little bit more. Hug your knees in and we'll start to rock and roll forward and back, rolling all the way up to a seat when you're ready. Finding a nice tall spine. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Soften your shoulders down. Keep softening them down. Maybe the left fingertips take a little walk out to the left, or maybe your right hand helps that right ear a little closer to the shoulder. Slowly come back up to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Soften the shoulders down. Notice there's like a certain amount of tension you kind of want to hold on to, and let it go. Keep softening the shoulders down more and more and more. Maybe those right fingertips take a walk. Maybe the left hand helps gently. Not really pressing, just kind of inviting a little deeper stretch. Slowly come back to center. Now we're going to roll onto our hands and our knees. Start to really press into the hands. Find that length in your body, in your spine, and your arms, and the back of your neck. Press back through the right heel. Keep the toes grounded. Find that calf stretch. Arms are straight and strong. Back of the neck long. Really root back into that heel. Open that calf up. Take your breath there. Spin the right heel out and down. Roll the right arm up towards the ceiling. If it's hard to balance, slide the left foot behind you a little bit. Reach the left hand up one more time and then reach it up alongside the ear and lengthen out. Root down into that right foot. Scoop the hips towards the long edge of the mat and reach through the fingers. Soften through the trap in the shoulder and the eyes. Relax your head and your neck. Slowly come back to hands and knees for one really slow round of cat-cow. See how long you can make it last. Slowly come back to neutral. Find that strength in the arms. Reach back through the left heel. Lengthen from heel to crown. Press through the fingers and knuckles to shine the heart forward. Pull the belly in. Find that opening in the calf. Spin the left heel down. Roll the left arm up. Rooting to the left foot. Reach up and then reach up alongside the ear. Keep pressing into the fingers and knuckles, scooping the hips towards that long edge. Roll the heart up towards the ceiling and lengthen. And then soften on the exhale. Slowly come back, hands and knees for one really slow cat-cow. Come back to neutral. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward into puppy pose. Let your forehead come down to rest. Settle in. Maybe you lift those wrists up, coming up on tented fingers for the last couple breaths. Slowly come back up to your hands and your knees. Curl the toes under, lift up, downward facing dog. Move around however you like, maybe pedaling it out or swaying the hips. Press into your fingers and knuckles, shake the head a little bit. Softly draw the traps out of the ears to create some space. Now step your right toes on the back of your left heel to help lower that left heel down. Keep pressing through both hands evenly, softening anywhere you can. And switch, step on the back of that right heel. And release. Now tiptoe your feet forward to meet your hands. Fire up the core. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. So 3 more times. We're going to inhale the half lift, maybe pressing the hands into the shins. Press the feet down into the ground. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Belly in and up out of the way to fold a little deeper. You can keep your knees bent. See how long you can make each inhale. See how long you can make your spine. Make the exhale just as long as you fold a little deeper. Let something go. Bend your knees, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale here, exhale, slowly roll up. Arms are super heavy, like reaching back down towards the ground. Here we're gonna pull them up. Lift the heart, roll the shoulders down and back. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive, lengthen forward, pressing down to the feet. Draw the belly in and up, fold, empty all the air. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower your knees, and then your chest. Leave your booty in the air, lower the chin down. Breathe into the low back. Maybe slowly wagging the tail a little bit here. Dropping the right hip down towards the ground. Slowly coming back to center, dropping the left hip. Slowly come back up and flatten all the way down. All right, press into the feet to peel the heart out. Lift the hands up. Make sure you're not using them. Press into the feet, lift the heart a little more. Now put your hands down to help pull your heart forward a little bit, and then soften the shoulders down. Slowly lower down. Press back to child's pose. Bring your hands into prayer behind your head. Walk your elbows forward a little bit and then settle in. Release your hands down, curl your toes under, lift up, downward facing dog, press into your hands. Finding stillness here, softening through the fronts of the ankles. Slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Grab your elbows behind your knees. Pull your face into your knees. Softly draw the traps out of the ears. Maybe start to straighten into the legs. Or maybe just rocking a little weight from the toes to the heels, back to the toes. Release your arms, bend your knees, tuck your chin. Inhale here, arms and head stay heavy. Exhale up. Press into the feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk forward into plank. Lower your knees. And then your chest. And then your chin, flatten all the way down. Press into the feet to peel the heart up. Pull the heart forward with the hands. And maybe you start to straighten into the arms, pressing into the hands. Still pulling the heart forward, soften anywhere you can. Maybe the last breath you look up and reach up through the chin. Slowly lower back down, curl the toes, lift up to plank. And lift up, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, come up high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. One more time, make it last a little longer. Inhale, lift your right foot up high. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose and step it through. Lower the left knee all the way down. Keep the left hand grounded. Roll the right arm up. Keep pressing the right knee forward as you roll that right shoulder back. Soften anywhere you can. Now we're going to lift up. It's like reverse crescent, but on the ground here. Right hand finds left thigh. Keep bending the right knee. Reach the left hand up and soften. Now we're going to bring the hands to the heart as we turn and twist, hooking the left elbow outside the knee and twist open a little bit. Keep pressing the right knee straight out over the second toe. Soften the traps down out of the ears. Slowly curl the left toes under, lift the left knee up. Keep pressing the right knee forward and pressing the right hand down into the left. See what you can soften. Now open the arms up and roll that right shoulder back. We're going to come all the way up to reverse warrior. Keep the deep bend in the right knee. Right hand finds left thigh. Cartwheel hands down, step the left foot forward, sit in the chair. Reach the arms forward and up and sink in. Drop the shoulders down and then down a little more. Stay with this breath a little bit longer. Like you're moving through water, press into the feet, stand up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Settle into your downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink in. This time, maybe stick out the tongue, shake the head, let it all out. Inhale, lift the left foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through, lower down. Keep the right hand grounded, roll the left hand up. Roll the left shoulder back as you press the left knee forward and soften. Come all the way up, bringing the left hand to the right thigh. Keep the deep bend in the left knee and reach up. Bring the hands together and turn and twist to the left. Use that leverage. Twist the heart towards the thumbs. Keep pressing the left knee straight out over the second toe. Find a little more length, tucking the chin just a little bit, and then a little more softness. Curl the right toes, lift the right knee. Press the left knee forward. Keep twisting open. Open the arms up. Roll that left shoulder back. Come all the way up to reverse it. Keep the deep bend in the left knee. Cartwheel your hands down. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Lift that right heel up into the center line, cupping the toes with the left fingers. Bring the right hand to the heart. Or reach that right hand behind your back, trying to grab that big toe. Scoop the hips forward, let the knee fall back. Maybe you're starting to hinge forward here. Reaching your fingertips down towards the ground. Maybe you're just rooting to rise a little more, using each exhale to soften. Soften the shoulders down more. Let go of all that tension. Slowly release. Lower the right foot down. Lift the left heel up into center. Cup those toes. Root to rise here. Scoop those hips forward. Left hand to the heart or reach it around. Once you set it up, maybe you're hinging forward, reaching down towards the ground. Use your inhale to lengthen and your exhale to soften. Hold on to this breath. And slowly release. Press the left foot down. Inhale the arms up. Keep your heart lifted. Cactus the arms. Find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Without moving the knees, lower the booty. Sit in the chair. Reach the arms forward and up. Sink in a little more. Let your toes be light. Pull your belly in. Hands to the heart. Turn and twist to the right. Turn the heart towards the thumbs, maybe placing them on the center of the chest. Lower the booty, pull the belly in, open the arms up. Slowly step the left foot back into crescent lunge with a twist, and then come all the way up to reverse it. Keep the deep bend in the left knee. Cartwheel the hands down, shoot the right foot up, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, maybe you flip it over. Meeting back in downward facing dog, optional vinyasa. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into your heels. One more time. Shift your gaze up between your hands, bend your knees, and walk or hop to the top. Inhale, lift up halfway, and exhale, fold. Press into the feet, reverse swan dive all the way up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Keep your knees stacked over the ankles, lower the booty, sweep the floor, reach forward and up, and sink into the chair. Bring the hands to the heart, turn and twist to the left. Twist the heart towards those thumbs, sink into the heels, lower the booty, belly in, open the arms. Roll that left shoulder back. Slowly step the right foot back, press the left knee forward, come all the way up to reverse it. Left hand finds right thigh, left knee bends a lot. Cartwheel the hands down, shoot the left foot up, three-legged dog, bend the knee, open the hips, maybe flip it over. Optional vinyasa, meet back, downward facing dog. Settle in here. And then slowly walk the hands back to meet the feet. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart. And hands down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Interlace fingers, release index fingers. Step your right foot forward, come down till everything's parallel to the ground and lengthen out. Level the hips out. Straighten the arms, try to glue the palms and squeeze the head. Reach forward and reach back one more time. Now plant the right fingertips and roll the left arm up. Flex that foot. Point the toes towards the long edge. Try to stack the shoulders and the hips. Try to lift the upper body so it's parallel to the ground. Press back through that heel, lengthening from heel to crown. Slowly lower the left foot a couple feet behind for triangle pose. Readjust your right hand. Peel the left arm up, gaze up at it. Maybe you need to walk the right hand up onto a block or onto the shin. Press the feet down, lift the quads up. Reach that left hand up a little higher. Soften the traps, soften the eyes. On the inhale, come all the way up to reverse triangle, keeping the legs straight. Press into the feet, reach the right hand up. Now we'll bring the hands to the hips, and we'll just take a slightly smaller step for pyramid pose. Inhale the arms up overhead. Just cross your thumbs here, palms together, thumbs crossed. Press down into the feet, hinge at the hips, and come forward. We're gonna try to set the tip of the pinky on the ground right in front of the toes and use it to press into the mat. To lift that right hip up and back a little more, lift the traps out of the ears, pull the belly in out of the way. Try to level your hips out and then see if you can touch your forehead to your leg. Use your exhale to soften. Fill your entire being with this breath, this prana, not leaving any space in your mind for chatter. And now from here, we're going to peel it open to revolve triangle, keeping the left hand down, roll the right arm up. See if you can get your torso parallel to the ground, press the feet down, roll that right shoulder back. Find your breath. Lower the right hand down, step the left foot forward, sit into the chair. Stand up, find a little backward bend. Exhale, hands to heart and hands down by your sides. Come to the middle of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Interlace your fingers, glue your index finger. Left foot forward, come down and lengthen right away. Level the hips out, squeeze your head, glue the palms, find your breath. Now like you're being pulled in two directions, reach forward and reach back. Slowly plant the left fingertips, roll the right arm up. Try to get that leg and the torso parallel to the ground. Flex that foot. Pull the belly in, press back through the heel. Roll the right hip back, roll the right shoulder back. Stay with this breath. Lower the right foot a couple feet behind. Find that triangle pose, adjusting the left hand. Roll the right arm up more. See about straightening into the legs. It's okay if you have a bend in the left knee. Just press the feet down and lift the hips. Scooping the hips towards the long edge, but then kind of rolling that right hip back at the same time. See what you can soften here. See what you can lengthen on the inhale. And then soften on the exhale. Inhale, reverse it, press into the feet, legs are straight. Bring the hands to the hips, take a slightly smaller step, turning your hips to face forward. Inhale the arms up, cross the thumbs, reach up. Press the feet down, hinge at the hips and come down. Trying to place the tip of the pinky right in front of the big toe, pressing in. Lift that left hip up and back, lift the belly out of the way. Softly drawing the traps out of the ears to create some space here, trying to touch the forehead to the knee. Now peel the left arm up like revolved triangle, press down into the feet, gaze up at the left hand. Inhale, lengthen the spine, the back of the neck. Exhale, soften. Lower the left hand, step the right foot forward, sit in the chair. Every exhale, we're gonna lower another inch until we're lowered all the way down to the ground. You can use your hands to soften the fall if you want. We'll come right up into boat pose, grabbing the backs of the knees or straightening the arms and the legs. Inhale, lengthen to a hover. Keep kicking through the balls of the feet. Keep looking down at the feet. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lengthen to a hover. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come up. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come up. Hug your knees in. We'll rock and roll forward and back. See if you can rock all the way up to that chair pose. Use your hands if you need to. Reach your arms forward and up. Bring the hands to the heart. Turn and twist to the right. Open the arms up. Roll that right shoulder back, lower the booty. See if you can slide the fingers under that right foot and come up. Kick out through the right heel. Maybe you can gaze back at the right hand. Kick as hard as you can. Lengthen up through the crown, soften where you can. Stay with this breath. Now we're going to slowly cross that right ankle over the left knee and sit into that figure four. Keep lowering the right knee. Keep softening into the standing ankle and standing knee. You can find a twist to the left if you want to hook the elbow on the bottom of that foot or reach your fingertips down towards the ground, but keep softening with each exhale. Keep using each breath to fill all the way up. Slowly come up, lower the right foot, step your feet as wide as the mat, turn your toes out, bring your hands to your low back, bend your knees a lot and find a deep supported backward bend. Inhale, come up. Keep your knees stacked, lower the booty, sweep the floor, find the chair, bring the hands to the heart, turn and twist to the left. Lower the booty, belly in, open the arms, roll that left shoulder back, and slide the fingers under that foot, kick through the left heel, gaze back at the left hand, inhale lengthens, exhale softens. Boys. Now cross that left ankle over the right knee. Find that figure four and keep softening into that standing ankle and that standing knee. Bringing the hands to the heart, or finding a twist to the right, or reaching the fingertips down towards the ground. Slowly come back up. Lower that left foot, spread the feet, toes out, hands to low back, bend the knees, and fall back. Inhale, come up, bring your hands together. Close your eyes. Soften the shoulders. Lower your hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Press the feet down, lengthen all the way down. Belly in and up, fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hold on to it. Exhale, chaturanga. Kneading back in downward facing dog. Now see if you can lower the elbows down, coming to dolphin, let your head hang. Walk your feet in a little more. Press the hands down and forward. Draw the traps out of the ears, just like we do in down dog. Now lift your right leg up high, come up on the tippy toes, and slowly lower back down. Lift your left leg up high, come up on the toes, and lower back down. Now slowly walk your feet back, coming into forearm plank. Get everything parallel to the ground, look down, getting the back of the neck long. Keep rooting into the hands, the wrists, the forearms, and pressing them forward a little bit, like you're trying to stretch the mat out. Soften through the traps, the jaw, the eyes. Lower the knees and come back to child's pose. Let your forehead rest. You can turn the palms to face up, or you can bring the arms back by the sides, or you can bring the hands into prayer behind the head again. Slow the breath way down. Fill your entire being with this prana, with this breath, not leaving any space for chatter. And when you're ready, come back up, downward facing dog. Don't ever turn boys on to Marco Polo. My boyfriend used to make so much fun of me for using this video app with my friends. I made him start doing it, and now he's out of control. He's constantly Marco Poloing me. Inhale through the nose, come up high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink into the heels. One more time, let it all out. Stick out the tongue, shake the head. Inhale, lift the right foot high, come up on the toes. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Lower it down to the wrist. Bring it back up to the armpit. Over to the left armpit. Straighten that leg out. Peel the left arm up. Maybe the gaze follows. Keep rooting into the fingers and knuckles. Lower the left hand down. Shoot it back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Warrior two. Keep that knee stacked right over the ankle. Gaze out over the fingers. Settle in here. Soften. Lengthen. Now bring your right elbow to your right knee and reach the left arm up alongside the ear. Keep pressing the right knee straight out over the second toe. Roll your heart up towards the sky. Soften the shoulders. Maybe you reach around, bringing this back of your hand to the small of your back, or reaching for that right hip. Or maybe you want to reach all the way around for the bind here. See if you can interlace the fingers. Keep pressing the right knee forward and rolling the left shoulder back to open the heart up towards the sky. Maybe you want to step the left foot forward to meet the right. Pressing the left foot down, slowly come all the way to standing, bring the right knee with you, and then maybe you kick out through the right heel. See if you can lengthen and soften. Hold on to this breath. Slowly make your way all the way back to that extended side angle. We'll come all the way up to reverse warrior. Keep the right knee deeply bent. Maybe the left hand stays on that right hip. Cartwheel the hands down, shoot the right foot up high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips. Maybe you flip it over. Optional vinyasa. Meet back in downward facing dog. Settle in here. Inhale through the nose, up high on the toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink in. One more time. Inhale, left foot reaches up high, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Down to the wrist. Back up to the armpit. Over to the right wrist, straighten that leg out. Peel the right arm up. Find your breath. Lower the right hand, shoot it back up, three-legged dog. And step it through, warrior two. Stack that knee over the ankle and the shoulders over the hips. Inhale finds length. Exhale finds softness. All right, extended side angle. Keep the deep bend in the left knee. Find length through the right side. Roll the heart up towards the sky and then see what you can soften. Check back in with the left knee. It's still pressing over second toe. Maybe the right hand reaches behind your back or grabs that hip, or maybe you're reaching all the way around for the bind. Pressing the left knee forward, roll the right shoulder back to open the heart. Soften something. Maybe you're stepping the right foot forward to meet the left. Pressing the right foot down to lift the left knee up and kicking through the left heel. Slowly make your way back to that extended side angle. Releasing the bind, come all the way up to reverse warrior, maybe keeping a hold of that left hip. Cartwheel hands down, shift the left foot up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips. Maybe flip it over, optional vinyasa. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes. Open mouth, exhale, sink in. One more time. Inhale, right foot lifts up high. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Hold here for strength and find an arm balance. Find your breath. Shoot it back up. Bend the knee, open the hips, sink into the left heel, let your head stay heavy. Reach that right leg back up towards the sky, come back up on the left toes, exhale, knee to nose, step it through, warrior two. Right away, we'll reverse it, grabbing that left hip, right hip, yeah? Cartwheel the hands down. Now slowly come up on the back toes and start to wiggle the right foot out to the right. We're gonna lower down to the forearms here. You can keep the back knee lifted or you can lower it down. Let your head be heavy. Stay with your breath. Slowly come back up onto the hands, curl the left toes under, step the left foot forward into a deep yogic squat. Press the hands together to press the knees apart, find length in your spine. Soften. Maybe you want to try an arm balance here, lowering your hands down. Maybe shooting it back into chaturanga. Take your time. Maybe you want to find a headstand here. We'll all meet back in child's pose. Optional vinyasa. Make it all about this breath. Come back up to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches up, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Hold here. Find your breath. Shoot it back up, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hips. Shoot it back up, exhale. Left knee, left armpit. Step it outside that hand. And wiggle the left foot out to the left a little bit. Lower the hands down. Maybe coming down to the elbows. Maybe lowering that knee down. Relax your head and your neck. Lower the right knee down, come back up onto your hands, curl the right toes, step the right foot forward to that deep yogic squat, and settle in here. Maybe you want to try another arm balance. Maybe you just want to stay here for a couple breaths. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog, optional vinyasa. Take your time. Inhale, right foot reaches up high, come up on your toes. Exhale, right knee, right wrist, half pigeon pose. Wiggle the left toes back a little more. Walk your hands back with your hips and lift the heart. And then walk your hands forward, keeping the spine long. See if you can get your forehead to rest here. And settle right in. Use all your focus and awareness to stay with this breath a little longer. To fill your entire being, your body, your mind with this prana, this stillness. Using that stillness to soften and let go of this tension in our body, in our mind. Staying right here for the last couple of breaths, or maybe you want to reach your left arm out towards the right and bring your left ear down, finding a little twist, deepening that stretch in the hip. Slowly come back up. Now we're going to roll to the outside of the right hip, bring the left foot up and around, flat on the ground outside the knee. Try to lower the left glute down. We're going to turn and twist to the left, plant the left fingertips to lengthen, reach your right hand up, put the elbow outside the knee and use that leverage. Pull that left shoulder back, gaze out over it. Press the sit bones down, inhale, lengthen your spine, lengthen this breath. Exhale, soften the shoulders, soften your face, let all the air out and then twist a little more. 2 more breaths, make them count. So slowly just your head turns to gaze over your right shoulder and a little past your right shoulder and down. Deepen the twist a little bit with your elbow against your knee and then soften. Slowly, gently release, come through center and find a counter twist on the right. Slowly come back up. We'll unwind a little bit, cross the ankles, plant the hands, hop it back, chaturanga, or just slowly make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose, high on the tippy toes, open mouth, exhale, sink in. One more time. Inhale, left foot reaches up high, come up on the toes. Exhale, left knee, left wrist, half pigeon. Wiggle the right toes back, walk the hands back, puff up the chest. Keep that length in the spine as you walk forward, let your forehead rest. Stay right here or thread the needle with the right arm, bringing the right ear down, walking the left hand forward. Slowly come back up. Roll to the outside of the left hip, sweep the right foot up and around. Lower the right glute. Plant the right hand, turn to the right. Inhale, lengthen, left arm lifts up. Use that leverage, pull the right shoulder back. Gaze follows. Inhale, lengthen, hold on to this breath longer than you think possible. Exhale, soften for as long as you can and then deepen the twist. 2 more breaths. So keep the depth of your twist, just your head turns to the left, out past the left shoulder and down, deepen the twist, let something go. Slowly, gently unwind through center, find a counter twist on the left. And slowly come up. So we're gonna come up onto the knees, onto the hands and knees, and cross the right knee in front of the left. Then we're gonna walk the feet out to the sides as far as we can, then we're gonna come up onto the knees, bringing the hands to the hips. Try to root down into both knees. This is already a lot, stay right here. Or you can inhale the arms up, making one big fist, gluing the palms together, dropping the arms to the right. See what you can soften here, the shoulders, the eyes, the jaw, the hips. Come back up, drop it to the other side. Slowly come back up, lower your hands down. Come back to your hands and knees for a couple big, slow circles with the hips. And switch directions. Come back up to neutral spine and cross the left knee in front of the right. Walk the feet out. Come up onto the knees, hands on the hips, root down into the knees and the shins. Staying here or inhaling arms up, gluing the palms together to make one fist and dropping it to the left. See what you can soften. Use your breath. And drop it to the other side. Come back up, lower the hands down, come back hands and knees for a couple big, slow circles with the hips. Switch directions. Slowly come back up and we'll just sit onto our left hip. Swing our legs out in front, lowering the feet down flat. Reach your hands forward and slowly roll back onto your back. We'll roll it right back into a plow pose. So you can get the toes to touch the ground back there. Maybe you interlace your fingers back behind you. Use each breath to soften. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Try to actually stack your hips over your shoulders and your feet over your hips. Zip your legs together, reach up through the balls of the feet. And you can look at your belly and wonder why you've been eating pizza for every meal if you want to, but I don't recommend it. And we'll lower back into that plow pose, softening right in. Use your palms as the brakes to really slowly roll out. Take your time here. Slide your hands underneath your booty. When your booty comes back down to the ground, Flex the feet, drawing the toes back towards the face, kicking the heels up towards the ceiling. We'll take 20 seconds to lower the legs. Keep the chin tucked, the shoulders and face soft. Kick out through the heels. Squeeze the legs together. We got 10 more seconds. Once we lower all the way down, we'll pop up into a fish, pressing into the elbows to lift the heart. Keep the legs zipped and reaching out through the balls of the feet. Press into the elbows and open the heart. Soften something. Maybe the legs lift up. And release. Hug your knees into your chest. Lower your feet down, flat on the ground as wide as the mat. Cactus the arms, and we'll just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. If you want to stay on one side, you can. You can hook that ankle on top of the knee to deepen it a little bit here. Stay with your breath. Make sure to even things out. And then we'll come back to center and hug your knees into your chest one last time. And let your legs go long on the mat. Let your legs go long. Let your toes fall open. One more time, find a little length in the back of your neck. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Close your eyes. And now we'll let go of even the breath. Unless your mind starts to wander, then you'll stay with the breath as long as you can, not leaving any space for that chatter. Give yourself permission to let go. And then let go. And then let go some more. invite a deeper breath back into your body. Invite movement back into your fingers and into your toes. And invite yourself to stay in this place of calm. It's always right here for you. No matter what craziness is going on in the world, this is the one thing you can count on. You can go inward, find this stillness. So see how long you can stay in this place today. Roll onto either side. I just started to smell smoke really bad. It doesn't look any worse outside, but it smells like there's a campfire right outside my door. When you're ready, slowly press back up to a seat. Find a nice tall spine. Inhale the arms up. Lift everything up one more time and then bring the hands to the heart. Let the head bow to the wisdom of your heart. Lift the thumbs to that space above the eyebrows and take a moment to thank yourself for showing up. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. When we are in that place, we are one. Namaste. Oh, take care about namaste again.